It's your girl Desiree. I am back with another video. I hope that this is going to be working fine because it was just saying that it wasn't recording audio or something like that. Um, I haven't eaten practically all day. So I have this is some seeded bread with almond butter and some jam. And all this is from Trader Joe's. So just in the Trader Joe's haul. And I really like Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's is one of those places that it can be more affordable than Whole Foods. Sometimes Whole Foods has things that Trader Joe's doesn't have. Like in my last haul for Whole Foods, the Mayoko's cream cheese, that's not something that I can get from Trader Joe's. So there are some things that definitely you cannot get from Trader Joe's. One thing that I do like about Trader Joe's, well, there's a list of things, and I love their bread because their bread is so fresh. And it doesn't have like all the preservatives that a lot of other breads have. So when I buy Trader Joe's bread, I definitely keep it in the fridge because it will spoil. And that's a good thing because you want bread. Excuse me. You're not supposed to eat with your mouth full. I guess it was kind of like a mukbang, vegan mukbang slash vegan Trader Joe's haul. I don't know. Not really good. Almond butter is so healthy because it has a protein, the healthy fat, and it's filling, so you don't have to eat a lot of it. And yeah, almonds are really good iron, and it's really good. I'm going to show you the one that they sell at Trader Joe's because that's what I'm eating now. The one I'm eating now is the one that's already in the fridge. But I bought another one. It's less than halfway full. It's less than halfway empty. So I wasn't planning to buy more, but because I don't want it to get too low, I said let me go ahead and buy some more almond butter. I didn't buy any more of the super. It's called superfruit. I think it's like superfruit spread. I will show it. I didn't pick it up today because I already have a lot of it in the fridge, but I will show it at the end of the video. I'm done. So I have my thing to clean my stuff again. I wasn't gonna do it on this video because I realized that the last time it was kind of making noise when I was cleaning things, but it's gonna just be too much to try to clean things and take everything out of bags and then come back and bring everything back in here and record. So I just feel like it's easier to just take things out as I go, clean them, and then I'll put them away in the house. I probably won't be going to Trader Joe's for the rest of the month because I might get like another few things, like as far as like frozen veggies and things like that, because those things are always needed. But the frozen stuff I probably really won't clean with the spray. I'll probably just wipe it down. But I try to wipe things down when I come in. The thing that I got from Trader Joe's today is the organic coconut milk. This is one of the things that I actually was not planning on buying. They also have a reduced fat one, but I just buy the regular one because I'm not trying to be low fat. And yeah. So this one has 11 grams of fat. And oh yeah. One thing I didn't do in the last one, I didn't talk about the prices of things. So let me get my receipt. So this organic coconut milk, this one, it was, I believe it was like $1.99. Oh, it was $1.69. So this one is $1.69. Then I also got some non-dairy milk. I don't drink non-dairy milk often because I'm just not a milk person. Even when I was not a vegan, I never liked milk. I mean, I definitely like non-dairy milk better than regular milk. But I just don't have it often because the things that I eat it with is not things I eat often, like oatmeal, hot cereal. Because I tend to add sugar, and because I don't eat sugar often, as I mentioned in my vegan whole foods haul, I don't tend to make hot cereal often because of that. I know people say you can use fruit, but I don't eat fruit with my food, with cooked food. And yeah. So this is Trader Joe's non-dairy oat beverage. And I like it because it's just water and hydrolyzed oats. A lot of times when you buy like these non-dairy milks, they have like this long list of things inside of it. And I guess some people like it because they like that it's like fortified with this and fortified with that. But I just prefer something that's more pure. And this one was, I believe it was like $2.49 or something like that. Let me see. It's the first one. Wow. $2.29. Okay. So this is $2.29. Now, these I'm just going to wipe down. I got this frozen broccoli florets. I believe I got 4 of them. But in this bag, I see 3. But we'll see when we go into the other bags. Mixed vegetables. 2 of them. This is organic foursome vegetable medley. This is a foursome. But this is organic super sweet corn, green beans, julienne carrots, and green beans, and it's 1 pound. The broccoli is also 1 pound. So I got 2 of these. Oh yeah, and as far as the coconut milk is 13.5 fluid ounce, and the oat milk is 32 fluid ounces. So this is actually a lot. And sometimes I end up buying the oat milk and I don't even finish it, and it's a waste because I have to pour it out. So that's also another reason why I don't buy it often, because I don't drink it. I'm not the type of person to just sit there and drink milk by itself. Like I would have to use it inside of like a cereal, or if I make pancakes or something like that. This is not for me. This is for somebody else. They asked me to pick this up for them. This is vegetable fried rice. Technically, I probably could eat this. Yeah, technically this is vegan, but this is not for me though. So this is vegetable fried rice, 16 ounces, so it's 1 pound, and it's frozen. And also, I have bought some more veggies because I'm definitely trying to make sure I eat a lot of veggies. So I bought these green beans. And this is 1 pound, 8 ounces, so 24 ounces. Oh, I forgot. I didn't tell you how much the vegetables were. So the broccoli was let me see. The broccoli is $1.69 each, and then the medley vegetable medley is I believe it's $2 and change. Yeah. Oh, it's $1.99 each. Okay. I think they might have changed the price. Okay. And then the green beans is $1.99, and the fried rice. How much was the fried rice? $2.49. So it's funny how this is actually more than the vegetables. So sometimes when we say, oh, vegetables are expensive, sometimes other things are more expensive than vegetables. So I find that interesting. And the last thing in this first bag is the almond butter, which I was talking about. So this is the almond butter, and I get the one with no salt. I like the creamy one. They also have the crunchy one, but I don't like crunchy. I like creamy with no salt. So, and it tastes fine. Like, it doesn't even need the salt. It's just dry roasted almonds. I like it because it's pure and it's just simple. So that's that. Was I'm so glad that I had something to eat because I hadn't really eaten today. And me being an introvert, that's one thing y'all gotta know about me. I'm an introvert and I do not like the city, but I just happen to live in the city. That's why I say I'm a country girl at heart, because I love quiet peace. Um, so when you're out all day dealing with the city, being in New York City, one of the biggest cities in the world, and you're an introvert, you haven't eaten, it's like I was not in a good mood. Let's just put it like that. So I'm happy that I at least had a little something to eat, and I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish this because I really need to make something to eat, like something more to eat. But at least it kept me kind of quiet. So in this segment, this is the second bag. Like I said, I had already recorded, but I don't know if I can use that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just record again for the second bag. But this one, I got some rolled oats, and this is 32 ounces, which is 2 pounds. This is really good because this is full of a lot of fiber, so oats is really, really good and it's gluten-free. But what I was saying was that I read that you have to be careful with oats and you have to research it because sometimes oats can come in contact with wheat. So even though it's technically gluten-free, you have to be careful. This was, let me see how much this was. $3.99. So this, I guess this is going to be considered pricey. But they're healthy, they're whole grain. So yeah. I also got some organic red lentil pasta, and I believe this is $2.99, so that's kind of pricey for such a small bag. I don't buy this often, but this is really nice to have. This is also gluten-free, and this is nice to have because it's very high in protein. It has 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat, and 36 grams of carbs, but it's healthier carbs because it's lentils. And yeah, so this is really good to have. It has 20% of the daily value for iron, so that's good. So yeah, it's pretty healthy, and this is something you can have with like vegetables, some leafy greens, a little bit of lentils and things like that. So if you feel like kind of empty, like you have to keep eating more and more and more. When you eat like wholesome grains, it tends to fill you more, especially if you eat it with like some good lentils, some protein, lots of vegetables, and some leafy greens, salad with some cucumbers and all that good stuff, tomatoes. It can really fill you. So I also got this. This is the almond meal. I love this stuff. This is so good. Like, I love it. Like, I'm so glad that I found this. I don't remember if I found this about almond meal online or in the store first, but all I know is that I had seen it and I said, wow. And then I saw that it had 15 grams of fat and 4 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein. Really, really good. And it's 7 grams of carbs. So this is really, really healthy because it's low carb, um, it has good fiber, has good protein, has good healthy fats. Even though I'm not low carb, but sometimes I do try to make sure that I'm not, doing like carb overdrive, overload, I should say. So I do try to be aware of that even though I'm not low carb. This stuff is really good. It's helped me to try to maintain my weight. I was reading online, this lady was saying that her father was sick and he had lost so much weight, but she had found out about almond meal and she started putting it in his smoothies and his food, his porridge, different things like that. And he started gaining a lot of weight, and it was easy for him to eat it because it's easy to digest. You just sprinkle it on the food, you just put it in a smoothie, and it's good. You know, it doesn't have, it just kind of, it's not even like, it doesn't even taste bad. Like, it just, I feel like it just kind of like molds into the taste of whatever you're eating. So if I put it on pasta, it just kind of tastes like I'm putting like some it's almost like I'm just putting some crumbs on top of pasta. Like if I put it on top of mac and cheese, it's almost like I'm putting breadcrumbs. If I put it in my smoothie, I don't even taste it. It's almost like it just makes my smoothie more thicker and it fills me up more. So I just feel like almond meal is one of those things that it just kind of like blends in with whatever you're eating. And that's one thing I like about it, because some foods you sprinkle it on and it changes the taste of it. And I may not always want that. But almond meal is one of those things that I can put on almost anything. I don't put it on like my hot cereal and things like that, but I do put it on a lot of foods: pasta, rice, um, my smoothie, um, just different things like that. As you can see, I really, really like almond meal. I got 2 bags actually because I just finished 1 bag and I have another one in the fridge that I just put in there. So now I have 2 extra bags. I really like it. This is another bag. And the almond meal is 16 ounces, so it's 1 pound each, and it's $5.99 each. So it can be kind of pricey, but it fills you up really good. And I just sprinkle some on, so it lasts a while. It lasts a while, because it's not like you're shaking like a whole bunch of it on top. You just take a little spoon, you sprinkle it over, you take a little spoon and you dump it in your smoothie. So it lasts a good amount of time. And this could possibly be really good for kids too if they're not allergic to almonds, because you could put it in your smoothies. You could probably maybe sprinkle some on their hot cereal, or put it in the hot cereal when you cook it. Add some more healthy fat and protein and calories, especially for children who may not eat a lot. You're worried about their calories and them getting enough nutrients. This is really good. So obviously, like I said in the other video, you research everything for yourself. But this stuff is really, really good. I'm not sure if babies can eat it, but if the doctor says it's fine, then that's a great thing for babies too, right? Put it in their porridge or in their milk or whatever. As long as the doctor says it's fine, they're not allergic to it. This is something that I really like from Trader Joe's. This is the artichoke antipasto. This is 12 ounce, and this one I believe it's either $2.99 or $2.49. So I got 1 of them. I usually get 2, but I'm glad I kind of just got 1 because the stuff is like really heavy. But I love to put that with pasta. It's so good. This is cinnamon. And that was, I believe, $1.99 for ground cinnamon. And I also got 2 things of cumin, because I have some cumin, but it's getting kind of low, and I don't have any extra cumin. For a while, I wasn't buying ground cumin because I was having like the regular cumin, like the seeds, cumin seeds, but they're getting kind of low. I might buy some more because they're really good. But it's good to have the ground one when you don't have the seeds. So I got 2 of these ground cumin, and that is I believe that was $1.99 as well. Let me see. Yeah, $1.99 each. And these last things here in the second bag, I got some zucchini and squash. I like zucchini and squash. I haven't had it in a while. It's kind of pricey buying it at Whole Foods. I mean, well, yeah, Whole Foods too, and Trader Joe's, compared to buying it in my neighborhood. But I do notice that the quality is better when you buy it sometimes at these places. I don't know if I ever bought it from Whole Foods, but I know that I really like the way this one looks, so I picked it up today. I don't know if I've ever bought squash and zucchini from Trader Joe's, but I have bought their fresh vegetables, and I do like the way that it looks compared to around where I live. So this is organic. Oh, that's also why, because it's organic. Okay. Well, they said you're supposed to eat organic squash and zucchini though, because it's high in pesticides. So I guess that's also why it costs more. But this is organic zucchini, squash, and then this one is yellow squash. And both of these are 16 ounces, which is 1 pound. And let me see how much these were. So the zucchini was $3.29, and the yellow squash was $2.29. So yeah, it is kind of pricey compared to maybe when you buy it in your local stores. So if I can find it somewhere else and it's just as fresh and as organic, I will try somewhere else that's more affordable. But that's something that sometimes I'm willing to spend more. Sometimes I'm willing to spend more if it means that I'm gonna, get better quality. So I'll be right back, and then I'm going to do the third bag. Okay, so now on to the last bag, the third bag. That's a lot of stuff. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you, when I get to it, I'm gonna tell you about something that happened. So you gotta keep watching. But I have to go back to Trader Joe's probably tomorrow to get that rectified. But I'm not really angry. I'm just like, okay, but good thing I checked it, I wish I would have had checked it before I left the store, but I'm kind of glad I didn't in a way, because I would have been mad, because I would have been like, oh man, I gotta go back upstairs, I gotta deal with it. And I was tired, like, I just want to get away from all these people and just go home, okay? Because I'm a homebody. Bread. The expiration date is kind of over the organic part. But, this bread is 1 pound in ounces, and it has sunflower seeds, flax seeds, poppy seeds, and sesame seeds. Bread that I was having at the beginning of this video. So this is the bread, the seeded bread. I love seeds and stuff. It's really healthy. So this is the Cruciferous Crunch collection. This is something that I really like. As you can see, it's so pretty. It has kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. It's so good. This is 10 ounce. Oh yeah, the bread. Let me let you know how much the bread was. So the bread, the organic seeded bread was is that a fly? Oh, that's not. Okay. The organic seeded bread was $3.69. Yeah, so it's a little pricey. But like I said, the Trader Joe's, their bread is fresh, so you're also getting what you pay for. They do have breads that are more affordable, like their sourdough bread and other types of breads. I think because this one has like seeds and all that type of stuff, I think that's probably why it's more expensive, because it's like it has a lot of good stuff in it. So that's probably why. I like how it only has 4 grams of sugar, because like I said before, I can't eat a lot of sugar. So as far as this cruciferous mix here, this one is 10 ounces, and it was, let me see, $2.49. So this is really good. I like to saute this. I put some grapeseed oil or avocado oil with some onions and garlic powder, season up nice and eat it. It can be a little bitter because it's cruciferous vegetables, so like with the Brussels sprouts and the kale and all that, it could be a little bitter, but it's healthy. And I noticed when you leave it in the fridge, it tends to get less bitter over time. But a lot of times it's the bitter foods that are healthy for you. It's the bitter foods, the bitter herbs. Those things a lot of times are healthy for you. So sometimes we can't just base off of how something tastes. We have to also base it on what's healthy for us. But that doesn't mean you still can't have some things that are healthy and they taste good, right? This is raw silver almonds. I've never bought these before. It's my first time buying them. I've actually seen them at Whole Foods, and I've actually seen them online for different recipes, but I've never bought them. These are 8 ounces, and they were $3.49. I'm gonna use it to like make like Parmesan, like a vegan Parmesan cheese. I usually use cashews, but cashews like $6.99. It's bigger than this, but I'm like, I don't want to pay $7. I might still go back and get the cashews maybe like next month or something. But I was like, let me try something different and see how it tastes with these. So I'll try it and see if I like it. Or I might use this to make some pesto sauce, because I know you can also do that as well. So now that I'm saying that, I might actually use it for pesto sauce. So we'll see. Because usually with the pesto sauce, I use cashews as well. So if I can use this for pesto sauce and maybe save a little bit for some Parmesan cheese, see? That's why sometimes it's good to talk out loud, because you can get ideas. So I think I might make some pesto sauce and make a little bit of Parmesan with that. Okay, so I bought some tortillas. We're still on the plant-based challenge. This is day 2. Day 2. Yeah, because I keep thinking like it's like a day before it is. These are kind of processed. Because I know that I'm trying to advocate for everybody, including myself, to eat less processed foods. But they're not as high carb as like pasta. So if I'm trying not to eat pasta, I can eat these if I don't want bread or rice. So these are corn and wheat tortillas. Hey! And these were $1.99. Yeah, so these are $1.99. They do have like a lot of stuff in it, like pyrophosphate and sodium bicarbonate. That's why I don't eat this often, because I'm like, I don't really like to buy things that have like a lot of stuff in it and I don't know what that is, you know, like I don't really like that. So even though I do like tortillas, I don't eat them often because of that. But there are tortillas that I've seen that have far less ingredients, but they're more expensive, you know. So that's why I said like before, like a lot of times you get what you pay for. They also have gluten-free ones as well. I don't know if they have any at Trader Joe's, but they do sell gluten-free tortillas at certain places. I think they might have at Trader Joe's. I'm not sure. But I like the corn ones. The corn ones are really good. I like them better than the flour ones, because Trader Joe's has the flour ones too, but I like the corn ones better. It's like $8.25. Like I'm ready to make something to eat. As y'all can see, I'm getting a little attitude. Okay, so these are blueberries, and these are 12 ounces. I got 3 of these because I like to make my smoothies, so I figured why not get 3. I think I just opened another bag, and that was the last bag I had, so I wanted to make sure I had enough blueberries, especially for as the upcoming winter is coming. You want to make sure you have your berries for antioxidants. It's really, really good for you. So these was $1.99 each, so I got 3 of them, and that's not bad. They last you some time because I put them in there with like other fruits, and I put my green powder and my almond meal and my flax seeds and everything. So it lasts me some time. It's much more affordable than making solid breakfast. I do intermittent fasting. Technically, some people might say that's not intermittent fasting because you're having a smoothie, but I consider intermittent fasting because I'm not having solid food. Sometimes, like today, I didn't have anything at all. I just had water. But it really just depends on what I feel like my body needs and also the amount of time that I have. This morning, I didn't have time to make a smoothie, and I didn't make one last night because it got late, and I was just like, I'm tired. So I didn't bother with making a smoothie last night. Come to think of it, I should probably take out my fruits now after I do this video so that I can make my smoothie before it gets too late for tomorrow. Because I know I need it. And my skin is kind of like peeling a little bit because I can tell I was not really eating that healthy. So that's another reason why I wanted to do the challenge, because it's also for me too to eat healthier. These are frozen peaches. This is 16 ounce, 1 pound. And this one was $2.99. I love peaches because they are very high in vitamin C. This has 290% vitamin C. Wow. Yeah, so I really like the fact that it has vitamin C. And yeah, it's really good. Once again, that's something you really, really need for the upcoming season to make sure we keep our bodies as healthy as possible. Um, so yeah, this is mango chunks. This one is 1 pound, 8 ounces. And how much was this? This one was okay, $2.99. Yeah, so I like mangoes. I started getting into them more like probably like over like the last 2 years or so. Cause one day I had went to like there's this guy that sells like Asian man. He sells like a lot of like good foods and stuff, like fruits, vegetables, like different things. And he sells like really good fruits that are already sliced like in the clear containers, and I had like mango slices and it was so good. Like he pineapple one too. I stopped buying them because they were getting kind of pricey, but they always are so good. Like he always has good fruits. Like once again, you get what you pay for. Asians have really good fruits. That's one thing I've realized. They when they sell fruits, they sell good fruits for the most part. So this isn't something I was planning to buy, but I'm low on them, so I was like, why not? So this is raw sunflower seeds. This is so good. Like this is actually really affordable. This one is $2.29, and you get a pound. And I feel like sunflower seeds are underrated because they have such great nutrients and they're affordable. And I buy the raw ones that don't have any salt, they're not roasted or anything, so you can put them on lots of stuff and you don't have to worry about salt and all that oil and all the other stuff that's added to a lot of the other ones that they sell in the stores. This one, low carb, 4 grams, fiber 3 grams, so it has fiber, fat 17 grams, so it's high fat but healthy fat. So even if you're trying to lose weight or maintain weight, you're not trying to gain no weight, you can just have like a handful or whatever, and it's good, you know. But if you're trying to gain weight or you're trying to like not be losing any weight like me, then you can have like a good amount of it because it's healthy fats and it has a lot of calories. So this is really good. And 8 grams of protein. It's so good. So this is really healthy and it's underrated. Raw sunflower seeds. It's really good. I started eating that probably like maybe like 2 years ago or so. What I do want to get back into is eating pumpkin seeds because pumpkin seeds are really healthy and they're good for parasites. A lot of us have parasites. You know, it's not something that people like to talk about, but a lot of us do. So especially if you're eating like certain types of foods like shellfish, pork, but even those of us who eat plant-based, you still have to try our best to make sure we get rid of parasites in our bodies. So that's important. But this is brown rice pasta fusilli. I just say these are spirals. This is gluten-free pasta, organic, and I bought 2 bags of these. So let me tell you what I was telling you that I was gonna say. So I bought these, right? So each of these are 16-ounce bags, 1 pound bags, and each of them is $1.99 each, right? So when I bought everything, like all these 3 bags, and they said that my bill, like my bill, they said that my purchase was $126.68. So I was like, $126. I said, wow, I've spent a lot of money, really? But I didn't really think much of it because I had so many bags. And then, you know, like I put my receipt away and I started getting myself ready to go. So I didn't really spend a lot of time looking at my receipt because I don't really like sometimes looking through stuff like when I'm out like that. And then I had so much stuff, so I was just trying to get out. So and then even if I did look at it, I didn't look straight through the whole thing. So I'm on the bus heading home, like now I'm closer to home, and I look at my receipt and I see where it says brown rice fasuli $43.78. And where it's supposed to say 2 pounds because it's 1 pound each bag, it says 22 pounds. So I was supposed to be charged $1.99 each, right? So $1.99 times 2, I believe that's $3 and change. Yeah, $3.98. And instead of being charged $3.98, I was charged $43.78. So that's why my bill is so high. So I immediately called them and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Probably instead of putting 2 pounds, they put 22 pounds." So I have to go back and so they can fix my bill so they can give me back my money. And they said they're probably going to give me some credit or something like that. So that was basically what I said. You have to wait till the end to hear about. But that's just like amazing. But I've never had that problem with Trader Joe's before. So this is not anything against Trader Joe's. This is obviously a mistake. But that's why it's so important to check your receipts before you leave the store. Like I said, I'm not really that mad about it because if I would have had to go back upstairs. I had 3 bags. I was tired. I was not in a good mood. I just wanted to go home to my peace and I was hungry. So I probably would have been mad. So maybe it was for a reason. I feel like everything happens for a reason. And maybe God knew like, okay, you ain't gonna see this, sis, until you get almost home. So you can't go back anyway because you live far from Trader Joe's. So I'm not mad about it. I'm just glad that I looked at it and I didn't wait. So I think I might end up bringing these back with me when I go back to show them just in case. Just so that they won't be like, "Oh, well, how do we know that you didn't buy?" I mean, they probably would know that I didn't buy no 22 bags. 22 pounds, I should say. Because 22 pounds, well, yeah, technically that would be 22 bags because each bag is 1 pound. So they wouldn't even have allowed me to buy that many bags because there's a limit, I'm sure, on how much you can buy. But just to be safe, I think I'm just going to bring these back and just like bring them in a little bag and just say, "Hey, this is what I bought. I bought 2 of these." And instead of putting 2 pounds, they put 22 pounds. And they can always scan these to see that this correlates with that. So yeah, but when you go to the stores, make sure you like look over things. I usually do, but like I said, I don't usually always sometimes go down the whole line of it. Like it's in like the middle of towards the middle or a little bit after the middle of the receipt. So I would have had to like go down, 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 down and find it. So I didn't do all of that. Like I said, I was like, I have 3 bags of food. It's really heavy. I'm annoyed. I want to go home. I'm sure I probably overspent, so it is what it is. But I didn't spend that much. Like that was crazy. I didn't spend $126. So I was kind of a little skeptical about it, but I was like, maybe I did kind of go too overboard. But now I know I went overboard, but I didn't go that much overboard. Like I was telling my godmother, like if it really was $126, I would have not have been able to take the public transportation. I would have had to take a cab home because I was struggling with 3 bags. So there's no way I would have had to take a cab all the way home. It would have been expensive too. But anyways, that's it for the Trader Joe's haul, vegan haul. So if you're looking to be on the plant-based challenge, this gives you another idea of what you can buy and what you can eat on the plant-based challenge. Or if you're just trying to, go vegan, go plant-based. So I hope y'all enjoyed the the Trader Joe's vegan haul, my first one. And I say first because this might be of many. If y'all like these, maybe I might do these more. I might say, "Oh, hey y'all, so this is another, Whole Foods haul. This is another Trader Joe's haul. Or this is another I don't know, wherever other store, right?" So let me know, and let me also know if you like any of these products. Like if you go to Trader Joe's and you have some of these things and you enjoy them, let me know how you like them and how you like to make them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you press like on the video, and make sure you share it. And I'll be back with another video soon. I'm going to try my best to be more consistent on here because that's what you just have to do. Sometimes you just have to push yourself to do things. And it's with consistency I realize that you're going to get results, not just doing it once in a blue moon. It's easy to do because YouTube is not something easy. You have to edit. You have to take time to record. Like I've been recording and trying to do this stuff for like the last almost 2 hours, and I still have to go and edit the video. So it's a lot to it. Like a lot of people don't understand a lot that goes into this stuff. And I'm not even like a YouTube like big person on here. So imagine people who use high-tech cameras and they have to use like this more advanced editing and they're getting paid. This is their job. This is their bread and butter. So it's like it's a lot to it, but I'm sure that as you do it more and more, it gets easier, and I'm sure that's probably what will happen. But I know that using YouTube will be a way for me to get the word out there more. So yeah. So it's your girl Desiree, the petite vegan lady full of sugar and spice. And take care. I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. And let me know how the plant-based challenge is going for you. Bye.